Then you go in first. Yuri stopped the car in front of the house and told me with his hand still on the steering wheel. You're not going in? Yeah, I have to go back to the academy to grade the exams. Oh. Did he take the trouble to go to the amusement park just for me? Oh, no. But before I could even say sorry, Yuri laughed cheerfully and said bye. Then go in. I'll be back as soon as I'm done with work. Okay, then good luck. Yuri gestured towards me to go in and disappeared with the car. You sweetheart, thank you. The house is quiet. No one's back yet. Everyone will be celebrating the end of the exams in their own ways. That's good. I need to go to my room and have a good cry. I was a bit tired from being in the car for a long time. I've never had such a deep conversation with Yuri before. I thought for a moment on everything he said. But if you really want it, take it. You have to, if that's what will make my honey happy. If it's you, he might change. I felt much better to think that Yuri genuinely wished for my happiness. Of course, it was also because I finally told someone my honest feelings for the first time. What is Taye doing right now? Come to think of it, I felt bad for leaving him at the academy like that. I was too upset to be rational then. Did he hate me that much for handing him Soy's gift? I should talk with him when he comes home. I lied in my bed thinking that. I felt my eyes close immediately. Wake up. It's still early evening. Who said that? Oh. I thought it was the question mark guy. Hold on. I'll redo that. Wake up. It's still early evening. You know, it's rude to come into a lady's bedchamber when she's gone to bed, sir. You were sleeping. Were you tired today? Oh. I've made you tea. Taye? You stopped in the middle of writing in your diary. You don't look so well. Is anything bothering you? Just tell me if anything's troubling you. I'll help as much as I can. All right? Taye gave me his sweet smile. What happened? Weren't we at odds? Oh, I'm confused. Maybe it was question mark guy who said that. I don't even know anymore. I haven't seen that smile in a long time. Thanks, Taye. Yeah, he always smiled at me like that. When did he stop? I feel like he's going to disappear. If I don't hold on to him, he'll leave me forever. I reached out to him. Am I having a dream? Huh? Oh gosh, I'm hallucinating now? This is great. He faded away as soon as I reached out. Taye? Taye. Taye. Taye! I was having a nightmare. Right? What? Am I in his room now? What is going... I'm so confused. I woke up and saw the dark sky outside the window. The ceiling was unfamiliar. This wasn't my room. Was it a dream? Where is this place? Huh? I came back to my senses and realized I was in the library. When did I come in here? I thought I fell asleep in my bed. I looked around and saw a teacup on the table. Wait, did I have a sip of tea and then pass out and had a drink? Okay. I gotta stop thinking and just let it play through and see what happens. It was steaming, as if it had just been made. I'm thirsty. I instinctively reached out for the cup. Don't do it. This is Triple Z. Did Taye make this for me? At that moment, the door opened. You're awake? Taye came in. Taye. I felt my face get red from remembering the dream I just had. What? There was nothing weird about it. He made tea. I lowered my gaze. Did you make this for me? Yeah. Can I drink it? Of course. I sipped the tea. I felt the warmth spread all over my body. It's so warm. Am I having a nightmare within a dream? But why was I sleeping here? Taye didn't say anything. Was I sleeping here the whole time? Taye seemed a bit strange. Oh, you think? After being silent for a while, he came up to me and asked. Oh, his eyes are kind of glowing. Did you have fun today? Huh? Oh, yes, actually. I had a nice guy listen to how I feel. Is he asking me about the date with Yuri? Come to think of it, I saw him last in front of Yuri's car. I remember how bad I treated him and answered as kindly as I could. You didn't treat him badly. Come on now. Yeah, it was better than I thought it'd be. To be honest, it wasn't just better than I thought it'd be, it was great! I should really thank Yuri properly next time. Remembering the conversation I had with Yuri, I thought about being honest with Taye, too. Taye? Huh? Oh, crap. Here we are. Suddenly I was pushed hard and fell back on the bed. It was Taye who was pressing hard on my shoulders. Taye! My heart pounded. Oh, wow, I've never seen you so angry before. His eyes were strange again. They were shining like those of a predator. So, what did you exactly do with Yuri? Let me go first. You have to answer me first. My shoulders hurt. I couldn't even speak at the pain. I knew it. If I don't touch you, I knew that someone else would. If I don't hurt you, I thought someone else would. If this was going to happen from the beginning, I should have made you mine even though I knew I didn't deserve to. Taye, let me go! Oh gosh, I would like it better when you were snarling. I can't. A good girl must stay quiet. Yes, my owner is a good girl. She's a rare, precious, and lovely person. That's why I couldn't. I'd rather make you dirty with my own hands than let someone else take you away. I should have kept you in my arms. Since this has already happened, I'll show you right now, the real me. It's okay if you're scared, but instead, be as scared as you possibly can and shiver in fear, so you can't think of anyone else. Owner, I have the honor of dragging you down to the bottom. Taye's eyes flashed. I was breaking out in cold sweat. What the heck? Don't accept Taye! This is not acceptable! No, 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 no. I don't even know why I need to save this, but I'm going to. Get the heck away from me. Yuri! Save me! I gathered all my strength to push him away. Taye! Please don't do this! I yelled with all my strength. Thanks to that, Taye stopped talking. But he was still pressing down on me. I begged. Taye, please! Don't do this! He's out of his mind right now. His eyes weren't focused, as if he was possessed by something. Besides, he was saying things I couldn't understand. Dirty? The real him? I have no idea what he just said. I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand why you're suddenly acting this way. All the things you did recently, I don't understand any of it. So please, tell me. I don't want you to become a stranger to me. Before I knew it, I was crying. My trembling voice echoed throughout the library. You were always nice to me. You were never like this to me. I won't know why you're acting this way unless you tell me. Tears were falling from my eyes. How did we get from we're gonna get murdered slash turn into a sex slave again to Taye. Why? Tell me, sweet baby, why? Oh, gosh. I saw Taye through my tears. Taye, you matter so much to me. So don't do this. You don't know anything about me. I know, but even if I don't know anything about you, I'll be by your side until I do. Taye's eyes shook at what I said, and sanity started to slowly come back to his eyes. Is he okay now? Gently. When I thought his eyes were back to normal, he hugged me tight. I could hear him breathe. The heavy breathing soon turned calm, and after a long time his breathing went back to normal. Taye's low voice cut through. Sorry, cutie. It was the kind voice I always heard from him. Just sleep now. When you wake up, I'll explain everything. I quietly cried in his warm arms. I haven't felt his touch in a long time. We couldn't even talk to, let alone touch each other for the past couple of weeks. Everything just feels like a dream. My pounding heart soon calmed down. Taye didn't let me go until I fell asleep. I wouldn't fall asleep around that guy! Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Look at him! I'd be like, no, we're gonna talk about this now, and you're gonna make me some coffee so I can stay awake. Finally asleep. Again, I couldn't control myself. I'm scared that I might really hurt you like this. But I love you so much I can't even handle it. What should I do? Get some help! Please! Oh, gosh. Talk to Yuri. He's got a level head. Right? Right? Oh. Festival. We better talk about this. I don't want to just go to the festival and be like, I don't know what's happening. Oh, back to first owner again. Wow. And no non-ripped diary pages, unfortunately. Gosh, I can't remember what I did for you first, doll owner.
My doll must always be clean. Taye, you're clean and perfect today as always. Being dirty is very bad. What is being dirty, you ask? It's when you get scratched or your color changes. That's betraying your owner. That will never happen to you, so don't worry. I'm keeping you safe and pretty in a box like this. If you stay clean and beautiful forever, we'll be able to be with each other. You are different from the other dolls who get dirty easily. Let's be with each other until the end, okay? La 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 la.
It's all your fault, first doll owner. Yeah. Gave him this dirty Stop tearing stuff out! You psychopath! You're worse than Taye. Ugh.
I had no idea that tearing would be this fun. Huh? I tore 2 pages at once. Whatever.
Whatever! But I'll forget that I have to talk to him about stuff. What? You can't see, but I'm circling my mouse in a very freaking out fashion. My head hurts. No guff. I do feel like I slept well. When did I go to bed yesterday? I don't really remember. I do sort of remember having a conversation with Taye. Oh, right. I did talk with Taye. My head hurts. For some reason, my head hurts and I feel funny. Is it because I'm still sleepy? I stumbled and got up from bed. I washed and went to the kitchen to find a fancy breakfast waiting for me.
Master, you're awake.
You wake up by yourself these days.
Lance said while buttering his toast. Is that a compliment I hear? Red arrived yawning just in time. I had a strange dream. I was eating cotton candy on a pink cloud.
Wow, that's a tasty dream.
While Yano and Red were talking with each other, I looked at Taye. Taye was just stood still and focused on cooking. What does he think about what happened in the library yesterday? Okay, so we still remember that? What happened in the library? Did it happen yesterday night? I couldn't remember very well. I don't even remember how I went back to my room afterwards. I remember falling asleep in his arms. Now, here's your breakfast. Taye laid a plate in front of me. It was a tasty-looking omelet. It looks good. And this. Taye laid down a pill beside the plate. Huh? It's a pill for your headache. You took it yesterday, too. What? Yesterday? I took that pill yesterday, too? So have we already talked about things and I've forgotten? Crap. I don't remember at all. Come to think of it, something like this has happened a couple times before. You said you had headaches often these days. Just take it now so you don't get one later. Yeah, heroine. Health is the most important thing. The festival is tomorrow, so you have to save up your energy right now. The festival is tomorrow? I thought the festival was in 3 days. So I've lost like 2 days? Great.
Master, I guess you didn't notice the time pass.
Yana looked at me with pity, but I really don't remember. The last thing I remember is being with Taye in the library.
My honey, you don't seem to feel so well. How about taking the car to school today?
No, I already told you. I don't want to talk about going to school in the limo.
Then you should at least take a cab, princess.
Taye looked at Yuri reproachfully. Come to think of it, how did I make up with Taye after what happened in the library? The last couple of days are a complete blur, and I don't remember that very important part. That is very important. Come on. Huh? While I was lost in my own thoughts, Taye and Yuri were having a go at each other again. Guys!
So, Red, what else did you eat in your dream?
So... Suddenly a huge balloon came down from the sky. I guess no one wants to get in between them. I too just buried my face in the plate and kept eating. Whatever. You guys need to chill. Yuri ended up forcing me into a cab. Thank you, Yuri. Taking good care of her. Before that, Taye gave Yuri a salty omelet and Yuri got pissed. You're mad that he's taking better care of her than you are? Gosh. I don't know why, but Taye seems to really not like Yuri. And my best friend Soy was clutching onto her head since morning. The festival is tomorrow. Why are you feeling so down? I couldn't believe her attitude. Soy didn't answer my question. Soy? Soy didn't say anything.
Just leave her for now.
Huh?
She'll be fine. Soon.
Shouldn't be said with a distressed face. Of course, she was still close to having no expression. Did you and Taye break up, or... I don't know what's going on, but cheer up, Soy. Soy looked at me with a complicated face.
It'll be better to talk later.
Shinbi stopped me. What is this atmosphere? I felt a bit flustered from feeling left out.
Let's have lunch together on the roof. Just the 3 of us.
Soy said in a weak voice. Oh, yeah, okay.
Don't overwork yourself.
Shinbi patted Soy on the shoulders. She nodded. Something was going on, and I was the only one who didn't know. Or remember. They probably did tell you already. When lunchtime came, the three of us bought our food and headed to the roof. Soy still looked gloomy. Well, girl, it's pretty cold these days. If it gets too cold, let's come down.
Yeah, okay.
She answered lifelessly. If she'd just tell me what's going on, I'd be able to help her somehow. Huh? When we got up to the roof, we found someone else already sitting at the spot.
Oh, you three.
Taye.
Soy hesitated. Are they still awkward together? I too felt uncomfortable seeing them. Besides, I remembered what happened in the library and felt sorry for Soy.
Hey, how have you been?
Good.
Taye looked at me now. Oh, hi. I peered at Shinbi and Soy and bowed toward Taye. I felt Soy staring at me, and it wasn't a kind stare. Huh? What's going on?
You must have come up for lunch. I'm done, so I'll get going. Be careful. Oh, be careful.
Taye whispered while passing by me and left the roof.
Should we sit there?
Shinbi dragged Soy, who was spacing out, and went to a corner. She looked more lifeless than before. Soy, are you really okay?
No.
Soy munched on her piece of bread sullenly.
I don't feel like eating.
Eat as much as you can.
What's going on, Soy just stared at me. I couldn't help but flinch at her look. Soy laid down the piece of bread she was holding onto, and then she let out a deep sigh.
I should break up with Taye.
What? I was so surprised I almost spat out the bread I was eating. She likes him so much. I don't understand why she wants to break up with him.
I think I'm going to cry, so I'm just going to clog up my mouth with this.
Drink water, too.
Yeah.
Soy started to shove bread into her mouth. I didn't know how to react and just sat there breaking out in cold sweat. Has something changed? Was she mad because Taye was so indifferent to her? I wanted to ask, but I couldn't because I felt a bit guilty. I felt like this happened because I wanted it to happen.
You.
Yeah? I was tensered and answered right away.
If anything gets tough for you, just tell us. Whatever it is.
What? Soy looked like she was about to cry, and yet she was worrying about me. Why is she suddenly acting this way? I didn't know why, but still I nodded. Okay, thanks. From now on, I should cheer her up. Let's cheer up Soy. Poor Soy.
So this card is 8 glasses of water.
Yana was memorizing the tarot cards laid out on the table. Beside him, Red was munching on some chips, and Lance was frowning.
The festival has to end safely.
You look so worried. Aren't you tired of living like that?
I am tired.
Yeah, okay. Red focused on eating his chips again as if he had nothing more to say.
Red, you look like you have no worries.
Me? Of course! I have no worries about the play. I practiced so much for that day. Ha ha ha!
I'll look forward to it, Red.
Taye came into the living room with some fruit. Red rejoiced at the fruit and ran towards him. Rejoice! Seeing Taye's face, I was reminded of Soy.
All the young kids are busy talking about the festival.
Yuri noted while taking a bite out of an apple.
Darling, are you participating in any booth for the festival?
No, I'm just going to look around.
Then good.
Huh?
Come to the music room in the afternoon.
Why?
There's a tea I want to make for you.
Secret garden tea? This is really weird. Does he want to talk with me? Does he plan to listen to what I have to say like the last time we went to the amusement park? I felt glad that he said that since there were a lot of things on my mind. I nodded happily. Ixnay on the Taye! Alright? Okay, I gotta say that line again. Alright. Let's continue the conversation we had last time in our own little place. What's with the blood? Do I have Yuri from the old timeline right now? I'm really confused. There was a subtle pervertedness in his words. Are you just trying to make Taye mad? I'm sorry, I'm just like questioning everything. So I'm like, what? I was about to tell him not to say stupid things when Yano suddenly shrieked.
Ugh! Taye, did you just break that fork?
Oh god.
Yeah, I guess I did.
The fork broke? I was startled at the fuss and turned around to find Taye staring blankly at a broken fork in his hand. Damn, man, you're strong. Ugh. And he raised his eyes from the fork to glare at Yuri, who was not bothered. Did Yuri piss him off again? But was it intentional? I mean, I guess I get headaches too every time Yuri talks rubbish. Taye tried to leave the living room to throw away the fork he just broke. I had something to ask him before he left, so I quickly called on him. Taye?
Yeah?
Taye looked at me with his kind face. It wasn't the cold face that's been troubling me these past few days. Is he treating me like he did before? I tilted my head and asked, what do you think about Soy? I wanted to be less direct, but I wasn't good at putting things into words. I at least want to know if he knows Soy plans to break up with him.
She's a good friend.
That's it?
I should get another fork.
Taye didn't give me a proper answer again and disappeared towards the kitchen. Blech. I was feeling gloomy again when I heard Yana beside me gasp.
Oh my, the fork split in half.
Ah! This isn't a wooden fork! What? I was surprised to hear that and looked at the broken fork. Oh my god. I remembered how strong Taye was when he pressed down on me. Still got the bruises. Taye is a lot stronger than I thought he was. That could be trouble. Huh? There weren't any entries from yesterday and the day before yesterday in my diary. I was going to look in my diary since I didn't remember the last 2 days. There's nothing in my diary, too. I peered at my diary and noticed some tear marks. Good. I leaned closer to get a better look. Excuse me, I'm trying to uncover a mystery here. At that moment, I heard a knock and the door opened.
You want to go in your diary?
Oh, Taye. Go in my diary? I turned around, saw Taye holding a mug. Right away I could tell what was in the steaming mug. Triple Z, right?
Yeah.
Taye laid down the mug. Thanks, I think. And you know, what I asked you just before. I asked him again, this time really determined to hear an answer. Are you really okay with Soy?
Oh, we just talked to each other on the phone.
And?
She said we should break up.
What? I was so surprised I screamed. Soy actually told them they should break up? And?
I told her fine.
Huh? Did it really end? Just like that? Are you for real? They seemed confused at why I was so shocked. It really is for real. They for reals broke up. For reals. Just like that, for reals. I feel complicated.
Why?
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like they broke up because I didn't quit liking Taye. Of course, Taye and Soy wouldn't have known how I feel, but I still feel guilty.
I don't think you should worry about others right now.
What?
Are you going to see Yuri tomorrow?
Oh, Yuri told me to come see him tomorrow. He seemed like he had something to say, so why not?
It's not good to treat Yuri so seriously. He doesn't know how to be sincere about anything.
What? If I think about it, they seem to know a lot about each other. Although I don't think they try to look at the good sides, yeah. Taye seemed to have more to say, but he soon gave me a weak smile.
rest well today.
Taye turned around after saying those words and turned off my light for me.